Hi everybody. Chilliwack Métis Association. I'm very proud to be here to have built this cart for the university. It's a lot of work to build a Red River cart because there's no glue or metal or anything like that. It's all made out of forest material, so everything's wood. So if I need a nail, I have to carve a wooden nail. So that's what I did. So like when you go by there and check it out, look how I joined the wheels together. I used old joinery, notching, wooden nails. I used sinew. Historically, we would have used wet buffalo hide. We wrap it around the wheel so it runs the outer band of the wheel, right? Normally I've got a guitar, so I'm very famous. So anyway, yeah, I wrap it around there, and then when the rawhide shrinks up, it becomes really tough. So it would protect my joinery. So I didn't put it on this one so you could see the joinery. I've got finger joints and wooden pins. And this particular cart came from all recycled everything. So I didn't go to Home Depot and just feed, the clear cut and all this stuff. I went around and I found boards that were going to be thrown away. So I went to a construction site and I recycled wood from construction sites. I find the good wood, I cut it out, I saved nails, and then I use all that stuff to build my cart. Right? Otherwise, if I go to Home Depot and I buy all that wood, I'm feeding clear cut, right? So I don't want to do that. I try to recycle every single piece of wood that I can. So historically, the Red River cart was used for when we're doing our buffalo hunts. So every family would have a cart, and we'd be out there getting our buffalo, and we'd use it to haul the meat back to our camps. And then for the times of uncertainty, so after 1860, there was a period of time where we weren't allowed to go to town. So if you're Métis, you weren't allowed to live in town. You weren't allowed to live on a reserve with the First Nations peasants and stuff. So we had to live on the outskirts of town. And in those times of uncertainty, we could put a cover over top of that Red River cart, and we'd be living inside the cart. So more than just a wagon, we actually had to live in it. And it was a functional vehicle, right? And when we were in war and stuff like that, we'd make a big circle with all of our carts, make them all together, dig trenches. Men would be in the trenches firing, the women would be firing over top. Everybody would be working together, so we had to make a barrier with our wagon, right? So many different uses. And usually, when elders are here, if Joe was here, he'd know about 300 other uses. Amazing elder.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to have been here. So thank you guys for letting me come and build this cart at the university. This is a huge deal. Louis called me, I got a message, hey Pat, I'm here at the university, I need a cart. What can we do? You have a small space. I had big carts, but we didn't have one that would fit into that room, so we just totally custom made the cart especially for that little space that you have in it. So it's going to look really good in there. And it's a totally authentic made, handmade, so there's no power tools in it. All the holes I drilled were with a brace and bit, or an egg beater drill, a hand saw, coping saw, a file, a pocket knife. The knife that I used on that particular cart, my friend made for me. So he took an old saw blade, a reciprocating saw blade that was going in the garbage, and he took a file and he carved the knife on it. So I used that knife to whittle all the little ends. I used the hatchet too for the spokes. So every single piece of that was recycled and handmade, especially for this occasion. MRC. So thanks everybody, my name is Patrick Calihou. Thanks for having me.
Royal, Tansi, bonjour, elders and dignitaries, Madame President Joanne McLean, UFV staff, guests. We have a few people here from our governance committee. Larry Goodman's at the back, and we've got Reno over here, McEnroy, who's also the executive director of the Style Business Association, and Blaine Stevenson, one of our citizens as well. So thank you for coming out and being here. We play an integral role. We're not so visible in normal society, whatever normal is. And it's important that this project was done the right way. And I've known Lisa for many years, and when Lisa told me what she was doing, I said, you know what, we have to get something specific in there, something that's really going to fit. So honestly, it was one call to Patrick, and he said, I don't care, you know, if there's money, there's no money, I just want to do this. This needs to be done. And on an educational perspective, it's just something we really wanted the university to have as a teaching tool, both here and in Abbotsford as well. It's just symbols are important to Indigenous people, and the Red River card to us is something very, very important, and that's why it was important for us to be involved in this project. My name is Louis Riel, so I am the president of the Chilliwack Métis Association and co-founder of the Scholar Business Association, and Indigenous Peoples Knowledge Instructor here at the Indigenous Student Centre at UFV. So this is a new position for me, and I can't tell you how much I love it. I just have the most amazing class, and I never knew that when I graduated from my business MBA that it would lead to educating in, you know, more history, identity, who you are, but all of those things play a very important role in business, and in the direction, especially the direction of our young people. They're the ones who need that knowledge. So it's an honor for me to pass on a warm welcome as well on behalf of MNBC President Madame Clara Morin-Cole, the Métis Nation of British Columbia, and the Chilliwack Métis Association to witness this gifting of the Red River card, which was custom carved specifically for teaching purposes at both Abbotsford and Chilliwack UFV campuses. Rebuilding a nation is certainly no easy task. It begins with strengthening our relationships and actually learning from one another. Building capacity within our nation begins with developing educational programs that help our next 7 generations. They need to connect with who they are, where they come from, and where they need to go. The gifting of this Red River card is part of that process. As Louis Riel once said, my people will sleep for 100 years, but when they awake, it will be the artists who give them their spirit back. So thank you again to Métis Carter, Pat Calihou, for your amazing work confirming those words. Chilliwack, thank you again, Joanne, for helping us on this journey and helping Indigenous culture thrive. Mitak BSA, all my relations. At this time, I'd like to present this Red River card. This is actually the one that Pat carved, because the wheel actually falls off this one, but it's sort of a nice little replica for your desk. And so you can always, you know, think of us and, you know that we're here and we're behind you and we want to support you in educating the non-Indigenous world about Indigenous culture. So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. And wow, I will certainly treasure that replica, and it will go absolutely on my desk in a place of honor. Thank you all for being here. It's an absolute honor and privilege for me to be here, and I'm glad that you're all here with us today. This is a historic day for UFV, and I want to take this opportunity to say, on behalf of my office and all of us who work at UFV, our faculty, our staff, our students, our alumni, what a privilege it is to receive the card, what a privilege it is to receive the carving, what an honor it is for UFV to have a display as has been created, and an opportunity for us to engage in the work of education, using the card, using the display, and so on. So, you know, it is wonderful for me to have this opportunity to say thank you to Louis. Thank you to the organization that you run. Thank you for being a part of gifting to the university something that will have a profound impact for us in terms of education around Métis people, and our process and the journey that we're on in indigenization. So, Louis Riel, I have a small gift for you on behalf of the university, with our thanks for the role that you have played. So please come forward. And I want to offer my express thanks to our carver as well. What an incredible gift that you have given to the university. What an incredible description of your work and the reasons behind it, and what impact it will have, not only here on this campus, but in Abbotsford and our other campuses as well. Patrick Calihou. So your work is beautiful. It is, as I said, going to have a long-standing impact for our university. And on behalf of everyone here and all of my colleagues across the university, thank you for doing this for us. It is with profound respect and gratitude that I offer you a gift in return. And of course, events like this are organized by so many people, and I just would be remiss, I think, without offering thanks more broadly to Peter for being here and for all of his work with the Indigenization Committee of Senate and the governance of Indigenous Affairs at our campus and the journey that we're on, but several others, and I know that there are a few names that I'm going to call that aren't here, that weren't able to be in attendance, but I still want to recognize them. And let me start with Cree Elder Darlene Willier, Métis Elder Ed Dandino, Johnny Shaw, who's here, Shirley Hardman, who wasn't able to be here, Josephine Charlie, who has been mentioned in the beating, incredible gift, Louis Riel, president of the Chilliwack Métis Association. The team, the entire team here in Chilliwack and beyond who have organized today, Heather Compo, Joanna Sauer, Karina Grattan, Leslie Olson, Lisa Morey, Samantha Gibbs, and Tracy Berkeley, and of course Kim Isaac, our librarian. Incredible work, foresight, vision, and not just identifying what we might do, but actually doing it and moving it forward. Thank you. Our carver, Randy Lamont, artist, Chris James from Smooth Line Welding, and of course Joel Feestra from our own trades faculty. Thank you for your contribution here. All of the folks, Betty Peters and others from the Indigenous Student Centre has been mentioned. I want to thank you for your work, Rebecca Brackett, Brian Minter, our former chancellor, who's had a part in this as well, and of course our facility staff who did set up, and those from Dana who brought some refreshments. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your part in this. Thank you for contributing to the university and helping us in the journey that we're on in indigenization. Thank you in terms of bringing an unrecognized group, the Métis people of Canada, to the forefront. And I look forward to the work that we will do in moving forward, and for all of us across the university community to learn and to live and to walk forward together. So I'm hoping that people will stay and mingle and have an opportunity to have a coffee and a cookie and to enjoy each other's company this afternoon.